Hey robotics people, I want to show y'all something cool that you can do and kind of give you an advanced preview of like some of the advanced blocks that you get to use later on in VS Code VR. So I've linked a video above this one, a gentleman who's talking about how to make regular polygons and how you can kind of make it look like a curve if you have enough sides, if you have the sides small enough and enough little turns. If I have like 100 sides on a polygon, it's going to look from a distance like it's a circle because you can't see the little tiny line segments, itty bitty line segments very easily. So regular polygons, here's some things about them. I don't know how much geometry you guys have done, but for example, this is a drawing I made of pretend it's a regular octagon. It's not regular. It has 8 sides. Pretend they're all the same length and the same angles all the way around it. So let's look at one of those corner angles, and if you look at that, if I take any of my sides and I extend that a little bit, like that sort of grayish, purpley gray line across the top, I extend it across like that, and then I have an angle between that extended first side and my second side going around. That's called an exterior angle, and there are as many exterior angles as there are corners on your polygon. There are as many exterior angles as there are sides on your regular polygon. The cool thing about exterior angles is all of them are going to add up to 360 degrees. So this helps us figure out kind of how much of a turn you need to do to make a regular polygon. If I want to make a regular octagon with 8 sides, all I have to do is divide 360 by 8, and that'll tell me what kind of a turn I have to make to go from one side to the next, to the next. All right? So let me make myself smaller and show you what it kind of looks like in the code and some cool things you can do to make it even easier. All right. When started, let's, for the sake of argument, say let's do just a square. It's the simplest, besides maybe a triangle, and I don't want to calculate that. We all know squares have right angles, right? And they're all 90 degrees, and all I have to do is put drive forward, turn right, and I can duplicate. And so now I have 2 sets, and I need 4, so I'm going to duplicate these 2 sets, and now I've got 4 sets. Let's put the pen down so we can see it draw the square. Playground, and move over a little bit. So it's gone forward, turns right, gone forward, turn right, gone forward, turn right. Should do 4 sets of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. That works. Let's try 360 divided by 6 is 60. So that'll give us a hexagon. If I change these all to 60, well, hold on. Let's delete everything below here. So 200 for 60 degree turns. All right, let's duplicate. 1, 2, duplicate. 3, 4, duplicate these 2, 5, 6. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a regular hexagon. Even duplicating is kind of annoying though. And what if I want to change all these degrees, but I don't want to reset everything? It's going to be really annoying. You know what you can do? You can have it on a repeat. You can do a repeat. And that's something where anything within this box right here, anything in sort of this, or in the jaws of it, will be repeated. And you can change how many times it goes. So I can say 10 times. I can make myself a regular 10-sided figure. Or I can say, let's make a dodecagon, because dodecagon is a cool word to say. And if I divide 360 by 12, that means I'm going to have to turn, oops, I did it again. Turn how far? Let's see. 360 divided by 12 is 30 degrees. So let's do 30 degree turns for 12 sets, and it will repeat itself over and over and over again. 1, 2, oh, it might run into the wall. Maybe not. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. I can repeat it 12 times and it'll turn 30 degrees each time. That's great. That's wonderful. Is there anything else I can do to simplify things? Because that means I've got to change how many times it repeats, and I got to do some math. I want a 20-sided figure. What's 360 divided by 20? Ooh, what's 36 divided by 2? That's 18. I mean, that's the math. I can get a calculator and be fine. Oh no, it's going to go too far. Hold on. I gotta make it shorter. Try that. That still might be too much with 20 sides. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's 20. Cool. It kind of looks circly from here. What if I want like 40? Oh, gee, I don't want to do 40. Doing the math, I don't like that. There's something else you can do. You can use a variable. I can have a place where I set my variable, and then what I would do with the variable is that's going to be like the number of sides. You repeat it that many times, and the angle. How do I use that number of sides again? I got to divide 360 divided by my variable. So look at my operators. I have add, subtract, multiply, divide. So for my degrees, instead of a number, I'm going to stick right here the dividing thing. So I can divide 360 divided by my variable. Let's pick up my variable again. Here we go. So I could change my variable to 5 and it should make a pentagon. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so small I forgot I changed the distance. That's a pentagon. Excuse me. All right, what if I wanted it to be a weird, like a 7-sided figure, something you don't see very often? Reset that, make it back so we can see what's going on a bit better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a weird looking shape. It's like not quite an octagon. It's definitely not a hexagon. It's a heptagon. It's got 7 sides. There we go, 7. If I want to make this something where maybe, let me stop and reset it. Maybe I've got a very large number, like 40 sides, and it will go doop, 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 doop around 40 times. And see, at this distance, it almost looks like it's drawing a circle. I mean, I know what it's doing. I know it's not drawing a circle, but it looks kind of like a circle from back here, where I'm sitting, especially with my eyes being the way they are. All right, what about like 100? Can I do 100 at like 5mm chunks? Reset. See what happens. It's going very fast now because it only has to go 5mm. Gosh, I can zoom in on it. Look at it go. Oh, it's so tiny. Maybe I could do that with 10mm. Reset. Look at it go. I've done a 100-sided figure, and it's basically, I mean, it looks pixelated like a circle would on a computer screen if you blew it up a little bit, but, you know, kind of looks circular to me. So how would I use this? I don't know if I could use this exact set of code unless I'm making an O or like a lowercase a or something with a circle and D, B, those sorts of things. But if I were to make an R with this, like if I were to add, let's say my variable is 100, and I have, instead of repeating for my variable amount of times, let's just do, let's see, a semicircle will be half of 100. So then I do have to change that, 50. Or I could do like my variable divided by 2. That would also get me a semicircle. There are a lot of ways you can do this without putting every single number in by hand. So let's see. Let's put up in here my drive up. Let's see. Where's my drive up? Drive forward for 200. Turn right 90 degrees. And then do this variable chunk for half of 100 times. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got my pen somewhere else. Hold on. Oops. There it goes. Alright. Goes up, turns around, and it does a half circle. You know what? That's not going to be tall enough to be an R. That's only, yeah, it's not even really a D. Alright, I'd have to go up higher than that. But look at that. I've got a semicircle. And if I really wanted to, I could put, like, maybe some space over here and then do a semicircle and then some space back, and it would be longer, like an R you'd see in print. All kinds of fun things you can do. So play around with it, have fun. If this stuff made little sense to you, then that's okay. I mean, you can take a look at it and try to copy some of this here to get a curving thing going on. And yeah, guys, you have a great one. I'm having fun. I'm doing things I need to, I'm not doing things I need to do. I'm doing things that are fun. So that's life. Have a good one.